familiar sound of the top-end dry season. Dozens of jets tearing through the sky for exercise pitch black.
This is one of the most complex, one of the most significant air exercises which occurs anywhere in the world.
20 nations from across Asia, Europe and the US descend on Darwin in a demonstration of collective military might.
We can strengthen our strategic partnership with the other participating nations.
The location of Pitch Black and many other international army exercises is no accident. The top end seen as strategically significant as the United States looks to project power into the Indo-Pacific region.
This is not just US investment, this is a cooperative effort between the government of Australia, the government of the United States, as we look at our force posture initiative.
Outside of Darwin, an airbase near the regional town of Katherine is also set to become a focal point of US military spending. $100 million upgrades planned to accommodate a squadron of 6 US B-52s capable of carrying nuclear weapons. Details of this deal still kept under wraps. So do you know when B-52s will start their deployments from Tyndall?
Oh, look, I'm not about to go into those details.
As the US presence grows in the north, this international relations expert questions how that's being perceived by one of Australia's closest neighbours, Indonesia.
The way you see this kind of military cooperation shouldn't be seen as bipolar between US-China or Indonesia vis-a-vis China. It's not the way Indonesia see it.
There's fears the US build-up in the Northern Territory could contribute to inflamed tensions in the South China Sea and beyond.
Australia has this agenda with the United States, which is to enhance more of a alert and more agile attitude against the China. And this is what the kinds of surprise Indonesia needs to anticipate. You know, we don't want it to get hotter for the region.
Throughout exercise Pitch Black, military figures have spoken about security, prosperity, friendship, and of course, freedom. But just how free and open are our leaders when it comes to the decisions that could potentially draw Australia into conflict?
There are definitely risks in developing the US alliance. You know, Australia has sometimes been referred to as the deputy sheriff, and that's not necessarily in a positive way.
Hopefully, Australia will remain independent, will remain thoughtful, remembering that Indonesia and Australia has an important relationship, even if the US-Australia relationship is also important.
Australia's neighbours to the north are carefully watching what happens next. Oliver Chaseling, ABC News, Darwin.